So your company starts to take off. And as it's taking off and more people get hired and the money starts rolling in, you start to develop a serious drug problem.
Right.
And you said at one point you were on 22 different drugs?
Yeah. Yeah, like, well, what happens?
All in the same time, like day, week, or are you just taking drug after drug?
You know what happens? Maybe not all at the same time, but like when I got sober, in 1997, April 17th, 1997, right? And when I got sober, I had this bag with me that they grabbed my bag of drugs. And there was literally 22 different types of drugs in there that I was taking at any given moment. Maybe not all in one day, but all within a few days or a week. So it was just like a potpourri of dangerous pharmaceuticals that I was using to balance out. So like, what happens? You start off with one drug and you're like, oh shit, that's making me tired. Let me go back up again. Oops, now I have anxiety. Let me take an anxiolytic. Oh, I'm tired again. And you get to this cycle where it's just one drug on top of the next. And before you know it, you're doing insane things and it just seems perfectly normal.
Right. And with the drugs came the partying and everything over the top that you got to see in Wolf of Wall Street. But from what I understand, the real story is actually crazier than the movie.
Yeah. So, I guess, listen, there were some scenes that just weren't fit for public consumption. And when I was writing the book, I had a female editor and I was writing these crazy scenes. And she was like, oh my God, this is great. People are going to love this stuff. And I was like, wow, okay, let me just keep going. And, I got to this one scene and she kept saying, oh my God, it's great. You're so bad. It's so great. What a redemption story. And then I got to my bachelor party and I wrote this out in all this gory detail. And she sends me back a note. I just don't think other human beings will understand this. So we edited that part out. So there's some stuff that got edited out. But generally speaking, what you saw in the movie was a glimpse into the insanity that happens when you have basically an unlimited amount of money, many young people in one self-contained universe. So mob theory starts to take hold, the mob. And when the mob is doing something, they'll act very differently than any one individual. So mob mentality takes hold and it becomes almost a can you top this situation where as an action junkie, you're looking for higher and higher cliffs to jump off of and shallower pools to land in. That was basically what was going on.